Okay, we've got a new game. This morning, and this is not just now, to be honest, this happens a lot. Just keep meeting New and Enigma over and over. I swear that's all anyone on Talishar is playing. This is a horrible matchup. You have to take these heartbeats out or you will just outright lose. I'm going to be running Poison the Well, which is dangerous. In fact, I'm not going to run them. I'm going to try out them. Really want them because if she's on CYB, you kind of really need them. But if she banishes them, it's an absolute backfire. And she's on a full AB3, which is annoying, but she at least doesn't have the hat. Rather see her with Clave than the hat. I have nothing to do. Where's the hello button? There. Hello, good luck, there you go. We're just going to play this out because we have nothing else on turn one. It's just better tempo, basically. Turn two, I can probably double pitch and do some flare nonsense. Which isn't too bad. Interesting that they're marking me is the other thing. I'm curious as to what that's going to do. There we go. That's the bollocks I was expecting. So we're probably going to have to block. I feel like they're not going to be on CYB if they're doing all this mark stuff. It's really hard to tell though. This gravekeeping is useless either way though at this point, so we're going to block with this. And then we've got the D-react if they try something. So, like, Arsling a card would be good, but keeping the channel around longer is better, in my opinion. So we're going to do a Surgeon, and we're going to double pitch like that, because we kind of need to do it like that. Because if we do the blue first, we can't ever pitch the red. The difficulty here is that the better play would be to just play the Ether Flare out. Like, play it and then do felling, but then I lose the tree, and I kind of want the tree for another turn. Because they can Arcane Barrier a lot of this, and they're not going to leak that much damage. They leaked an amount. Yeah, we'll take it. And they're going to keep throwing those, clearly. This is a very shit turn. Need to keep that. I love that I can't mouse over that up there. What's that one again? The go again one? Okay. So I'm going to let this hit rather than trying to block it out with the Carapace, because rather than fighting them and probably losing, I can just banish the Earth card, and that kind of sets up what I need to do anyway for later. You know, I now don't need to actually get that thing triggered while I build up enough Earth to boost my next card. I'm going to pitch these back into the deck because this game should go long and hopefully I can get something out of them. This is going to be fun. All that arcane barrier and you're not using it. There we go. Fine with how much damage I got out of that. That tree's been a good tree. You're annoying. I guess we're wrestling that one since we have it. Of course, you can say. I mean, my next turn I'm not doing much, to be honest, so... That is really just because I may as well protect it. Like, I would probably have played it out if I had a hand, but, you know, since I've literally just got an energy pot to do, we'll take it. I've got enough earth now, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, yeah. So we can do the felling. The felling's pretty good. Do I care about this? I've got quite a full hand. I'm actually going to block him with a stone wall. It's not really going to do anything much more than block 1 ever in this matchup. This is a turn where I'd like them to not do all that much. The thing I'm trying to work out here is whether or not I want to try and pressure with the Surgeon, which I kind of do. That requires keeping those 2 cards and taking 3, but it does let me hit them quite hard. Having another blue would be really good. The energy pot would also be usable. I could just use the energy pot to do it. Yeah, we're going to go that way, I think. Like how they say hello every time I'm having a bit of thinking. Impatient, no. See, that's a massive problem for me. I think I have to just completely block out here. Are they literally going to say hello every time I'm doing anything? Like, that's going to be annoying. You just got to block those hard if you've got something worth keeping, like those healing potions. So I am fine with blocking out with 3 cards and then playing a healing potion. Like, that's good all day long. We're doing a lot of this, I see. You can have this Alms Touch. There is a temptation to play this rather than trying to defend it all game, but don't really have time for that. So I'm going to play this first sigil because there's plenty more, and a little bit of life will be nice. Quick count, that's my last Ether Flare, so I cannot use that up because I might need it for comboing out. So she's not on CYB, so there is very much a thing that I can kind of pressure some of this out. What I'd love to do is actually hit this plough under next turn, if I'm being honest. Which is something I might actually go for. Because if I can bury that rampant, I no longer have to protect it, basically. So they're making a load of chi. Yeah, I thought they'd be doing this. So they've got a couple of free blue attacks to hit me with, which are going to be a lot of mileage. Must be nice to get 6 out of those. Just going to block out with these, I think. That's sad. Yeah. This is the big problem with new, right? That you just there's no way to know when you need to block certain things. This is good for me though that they took the energy potion because I want that flare very badly. So I am glad that is safe. I am skipping a turn, but you know, what do you do? Oh, I finally drawn a shelter, which is good because I need it for this crap. This prevents so much damage by not letting them have to go again off the beckonings. C and C is also fine, I think. Because I can't really block it out, and this is like I'm running out of ploughs here. If I blocked 3, I could stop it, but it. No, I've got 1 left. I can stop it. I'd lose my Ether Flare. That's a pain. But I think that's acceptable. You know, I'd love to have kept that and had an even bigger combo, but I don't think I'm going to need an extra big one because they've only got 31 plus the veil stuff. So I am going to do this right now. I'm just desperate to not have to protect this whole game. I kind of regret hassling it earlier. So they've left one fruit up there, haven't they? Yeah. Banish you, banish you. That puts me on 8 cards. And anything that's not blue. There we go. Okay, good. Oh, and a ring of roses is here. This is good. We've got like 5 or so expendable block if we need it. Do I even care about this? I don't really want to just take it. At the same time, what else are we going to do? Just give them a thinking so they don't hello me again. So we've not used any snapbacks, so we still have some, so we can block 3. This is good though, because now I can use life gain cards to force like a card out of their hand because they have to AB the Verdance pings or it's going to get very efficient. That's sad. I could use up my whole hand protecting that tree, but I don't care enough. So annoying that I always have like double D react on the turns they do a command and conquer. What is my turn actually going to be is the next question. Like I wanted to just play that really, but I'm now not going to be able to. I think I just lose it. Is what it is. Yeah. Just let it all through. The big thing here as well is this just lets me check what they're going to try and pitch or not. Okay, so they pitch nothing. That puts me in a place where I can make some decisions. I could pitch this snapback back into deck to give me something for later. That would not be the worst choice. It means I won't have the shelter for a very long time is the only problem, but I think that's fine. In fact, I'm going to pitch those in because that's Earth and it might do something later. And we'll keep that. Okay. Mm-hmm. The question here is, do I just... I think I want to hold this. I'm just going to let them mark me. I don't think it's important. Lovely. That's an annoying hand as well. Probably block with the tree as much as I don't wanna, if they do anything that I need to block. I'd like to see them. Yeah, I had a feeling this would happen. This falls under it is what it is. Keep this when we've actually got some decent play here. Because we can Surgent with this to threaten to try and get a card off them. And then we can do this, puts a sigil back in the deck for like next time round. Leave no witness, eh? I'm not bothered about losing the top cards to that, if I'm honest. But we do have a mental block, but we do have a command and conquer. I love how like every time I look at something they're just like, hello. It's like a hello person who is just going to keep spamming me. We'll use this. You know, like, God forbid I take a second to think what I'm doing against a fucking deck that's banishing everything, you know? How dare I? Yeah, so we'll do some Verdance pinging. Lovely. Go, come up and conquer it again. Good, we have now got somewhere. That's really good. We're back around to the healing potion, so we know where we are in the deck here. I'm quite happy to just block a lot of stuff here, to be honest, as well. I don't need any of this. So double check, I don't have any more healing energy pots, I don't believe, no. So I've got my full potion suite that I'm ever going to get. I've found the sigil. That's actually just a pain. Doesn't really matter what I use here. Gonna block that, I think, because I don't want to deal with it. How much snapback have I used? I've still got snapback, by the looks of it. Yeah, you can map me all you want, I don't care. This isn't too bad as a thing. Do I want to preserve any life? There is a chance this hits part of my combo, and that would be really annoying, but I don't. Do I? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the risk. Yeah, we're not there. I don't remember the exact order of this stack, basically. But what I do have is a felling to hit them with, which is good. This will soften them. Yes, I'd like to decompose. 1, 2, and that's fine. New matchups are just so long and slow, basically. The urge to just start slamming hello on them because they're taking 3 to 4 seconds for their blocks. You know, look at their blocking time compared to everything they've complained about. This is a very impatient person. When it's my turn. Good, this is what I want. This is exactly what I want, in fact, because I can now I think I want to hold this rampant, so I'm probably going to just throw the felling outright. And tuck the mind warp, basically. Do those two. That's I'm just trying to get some big pressure up while I draw into like a second rampant, and that'll hopefully give me what I need to close this. This Command and Conquer is actually my way at the moment, but the hand kind of dictated that we go for this. You know, it's a good big felling turn. Give them a thinking. So if I can block this out, I'm in a really good position, I think, because we've got 6, 7, 8, 16. That'll put a shit ton of pressure on them. Yeah. I don't know if I can fend this off or not. If I can, I've got the plume to dig out of it and not get screwed, basically. I think this is going to be too much, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, we'll give them the root bound because that's all we're doing. And we'll decompose it because there's no reason not to. Felling. Fruit. Aoife Flare. Do they have anything else for it? Okay, that's good. This is still good, I think. Yeah, we can live with that. I'd love to have kept that, but, you know, not today. So now I'm in a bit of a conundrum. Like, I could go for this and it's really good, or I could Arsenal this and see if I can get away with it next turn, but I'm only on 6 life and I think that's going to be a massive problem. So I think I'm going to just start doing things. Because they're quite low on life and this is going to be quite a big hit. What I really want to do is force them into using these up, and then I can hopefully kill them with my last couple of bits. Right, so we're going to trap this. This is the plan. That 17 is basically going to force them completely onto the back foot is my hope, and then I'm going to hope I can finish them. So they have no AB left? Yeah, fine. Do you need to undo again, mate? Like, what's going on? Right, let's do this again. The logic here obviously is that not only am I getting life from this, but it's burning their equipment for what's left in my deck. It should burn nearly all their hand. And more importantly, you know, maybe it gives me a Strider's kill, we'll see. But I think this is basically the biggest combo I'm going to get off without them disrupting it. So they're on 1, so we are going to crack this and threaten with the Surgeon to take that last card. Because I've now got Plume and Striders to play with in my turn. And I think this is a kill. Enjoy your hand and 9 damage. So that's how you can kill a new. It's so much easier when they haven't got CYB. I really wish they would ban CYB because it makes matchups fucking insufferable. like, new is doable if he isn't playing it, as you can sort of see. It just requires some very careful choices. But, you know, apart from him being super impatient, like, I mean, that was pretty good. Yeah. You know, I don't think I did anything particularly wrong there. You know, we did a little bit of... It's not really pitch stacking because, like, I wasn't being super careful where I put things. You know, it's just you're going to get into your second cycle, and your second cycle will be very clumpy on the stuff that you've tried to put back in. And as you saw, I had to hold on to a card for a couple of turns just to kind of get it into the right place. I mean, the only thing I did that I didn't like as time went on was that I put a rampant growth into Arsenal and very much regretted that I was having to sit and defend it. So, you know, I was very happy to plough it in the end, and, you know, I shouldn't be keen to plough my own cards as such. It did do something in that it put it in a better place for the pitch stack, but that wasn't intentional at all. That was just a happy coincidence as I sort of sat there going, oh God, thank God I can get this ploughed. And it cost me some life to do it as well. You know, it took 3 or something, was it, I think, to make sure I did it. And I used up an energy potion that would have been really helpful. Yeah, that's the only thing I wouldn't have done. I think I should never Arsenal them even when I find them. And I was just going, it's my ponder card, I really want to use it. And then I just wasn't finding use for it and going, actually, I really want all 3 in deck in case she hits one with a banish, because you just can't stop all the banishes off the top, and sometimes they hit shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's a new game. I will see you in the next one.